In this video, I'm going to give you a complete guide on where to find the 4 Mercy Maiden keys in the Sunken Outskirts area of the map to basically show you how you can progress with this map, because I did like 7 to 9 laps of this entire region, and it took me a while to figure out what to do. So right at the beginning here, when you go along the left path, which is the first path you'll do, there are some things you should note and collect along the way here. I'm not going to show too much here. I'm just going to skip past a lot of the fighting and things over here, and we're going to basically go up to this area towards the right side over here. You'll see this giant rock in front of us here. We're going to climb on this little rock on the right side. There's a special creature that you can kill at the end for an extra attribute point. But if you go jump across here, you'll see here is the first Mercy Maiden key. Now there's also a little secret area right above there where you can see that loot bag in front of us, but you can't jump there. Instead, you're going to use like a throwing dagger or a charge bomb or a staff, and you're going to break this thing above here, and it's going to bring this rock down, and you're going to be able to use that rock as a platform to jump across. You actually didn't have to run away like I did. I just got scared. Maybe it would follow me. So here you'll see those poisonous vines. Now you just need to use the fire enchantite to basically burn the vines so that they disappear and move out of your way. And here, you're going to be fighting a little bit of an enemy in here, which is actually part of a quest to get another Mercy Maiden key later on. Not going to spoil that. Behind there is a magic chest. Now, you can only break these by using the astral or the magic enchantite, so make sure you put your weapons on that to break the chest and open it. And there's a ladder that you can climb up to get out of here, right? So this is going to bring you to an area like this. I'm not going to spoil too much. Eventually, you'll get here where there's a tree that you can break down, but you also need to go to the bottom. Now, there's another thing I want you to do at the bottom and throughout this entire map is basically kill all the enemies. I mean, you should be doing this already and then be looking for these sparkling eggs, because you're going to need a ton of these later as part of a quest to receive the final Mercy Maiden key. So make sure you're killing all these enemies and picking up those eggs wherever you see them, because you don't want to get to the quest and be like, okay, cool, you got to do another whole lap around the whole map. So if you want to save yourself time, loot everything you see the first time around. Otherwise, you're going to have to walk around everywhere again. Eventually you'll get here. This is the gate that you're trying to get through. This is just off that previous area. Now this guy is going to require that you have all the Mercy Maiden keys before you can go through. So beware or take note of where that location was. Right after that location, you're going to end up here. There's going to be a little bit of a cutscene and some stuff happening here. I don't want to spoil too much with the story, but up here you'll see there's like a temple or like a shrine near this area. It's a big open area. You can't get lost. And from here, you're going to go into the shrine and you'll find the second Mercy Maiden key is just lying on the floor, like on the stairs down there. So pick that up. Now in that same area, you'll see there is a gate in the distance that you can go through over here that's open. You're going to be going through this path or this direction first. This is going to lead to a little bit of another kind of like special fight that you need to do, so I'm not going to spoil that. After you do that fight, you're going to be climbing this wall over here, and you're going to get to the top, and you'll see right at the top there is another kind of rocky section that you can bring the rocks down from the top here, so go ahead and do that. This is just to get easier access to a chest that is hidden on the right side as you go down. So when you do get down here, there is 2 pathways. One to the right, which goes to the village, which we're going to go to first. But there's also another area over here. You can go here and fight enemies here, but you're going to also be coming here later for a different reason. So I guess it's up to you which one you want to explore first, but you are going to come to this winery area later on. So first, go to the village for the major quest reason here, killing all those insects or those like swamp creatures. You're going to climb up at the hunter's camp, and you're going to go all the way to the top, and you're basically heading towards this Decurion guy, which is like those big armored dudes that you've been seeing all around. They have a massive sword and everything. You'll see this guy's just over this bridge as we run towards him here. He's going to give you a ton of quests and little like side objectives to do. And this is going to be for the presumption that he's going to give you his Mercy Maiden key, which is the 3rd key that you're going to need. Now keep in mind the guy at the gate has the final key, so you only need to have 3 keys, right? So this guy's first quest is actually going to be to give supplies to all of the houses over here. So there's 4 houses. You just go to each of these 4 houses and you give them the supplies. They're all around here. You can't really miss them. It's quite simple. Just go ahead and give them to all the houses. You'll notice that he doesn't want to talk to you just yet, so you do have to give supplies to one lost person, and that is the person who's just below the Decurion guy, this purple man over here. That sounds so weird. But him over here, you give those supplies to him directly, and now you can go ahead and talk to the Decurion again, and he will give you another objective. This time he wants those eggs. Those eggs that you've seen across the entire map, he's going to want. He's going to want them. He's going to want a bunch of them. I think he wants like almost 15 entirely. He's going to ask you like twice for an insane amount of these eggs. So make sure you just kill those creatures, because those creatures can drop drop the eggs, as well as him giving them too. He also wants you to kill that beast that you saw right at the beginning. So if you defeated that already, you don't have to go back there. But once you've gotten to the end game point here, he'll tell you to meet him at the Rosemead Winery, which is this place that we opened up earlier from the fire. And we're going to go through here, and you'll see there will be like basically his story objective as you get here. Normally when you come here beforehand, there'll be enemies all over, but once you get this quest, there will only be this. It'll be empty. So yeah. So from here, when you come back, he's gone. You can't find him. He goes down this path here, and you'll find him down there. We're not going to spoil what happens there, but once you get his key, you can come back here to the gate, and you'll see the gate is now open, and you can continue through the Sunken Outskirts. I hope this video helped you, and thank you so much for watching.